Hello everyone, I'm Thomas. I'm the CEO and founder of NodOn and live from our headquarters city in France, Orléans. So I will be your host for this 30 minutes keynote, which will be composed by product launch announcements, industry leaders interview, and some market and technical insights. At the end of this keynote, we're going to have a live Q&A session. So we just have to click and follow the link in the comment to connect to the Q&A platform. So now let's go straight to the point. In 2021, NodOn goes Zigbee. It's been such an adventure since 2013, and I'm very happy that we are now part of the Zigbee Alliance to continue this journey side by side. So you may ask yourself why we joined the Zigbee Alliance and why we do it now. For all our early adopters and followers, you've probably noticed that there is three things above all in all our strategic decision: wireless, interoperability, and energy harvesting capacity. Of course, Zigbee is wireless from day one. But for the two others, the interoperability and the energy harvesting capacity, we do believe that the Zigbee Alliance did a lot of progress the last years, and this is now the right time for us to jump in this world. So to talk about the Zigbee benefit, I'm very happy to welcome during this keynote the guy who probably knows Zigbee better than anyone else on the planet. Please welcome Bruno Vulcano, the chairperson of the Zigbee Alliance.
Hello, my name is Bruno Vilcano and I am the Zigbee Alliance chairman. Our mission and ambition is to help smart objects to securely connect and interact with each other in order to fuel the Internet of Things possibilities. Zigbee Alliance is a worldwide non-profit organization and it is based on the principle of open and interoperable standards. Zigbee Alliance has more than 350 members and a strong board of directors with 22 people coming from the main leading companies. We have a good balance between companies because our members are coming from all over the world and with a good ratio between Asia, Europe and North America. Today the Zigbee Alliance is handling two main technologies which are chip and Zigbee, and something which is common between the two technologies is the data model. And this data model is a key point, even to allow interoperability between these two technologies.
So one first question for you, Bruno. Can you tell me what are the benefits of the Zigbee protocol?
I will say the key benefit of the Zigbee protocol is the protocol itself. Because, like you and me, if we want to be able to understand each other, we need to speak the same language. And it is exactly the same things between devices. The name of this protocol is Zigbee Free. Zigbee Free is a completion of 18 years of collaboration between the main leading and competing companies in their own industry, coming from smart energy, smart building, smart home. Zigbee Free is running on the top of the Zigbee Pro stack, which creates a mesh network in your installation. This mesh network is extremely robust because it is a self-healing one. And a self-healing system means that your device is always looking for the best route to go to talk to another one. Zigbee free technology is mature, and 2020 was a recorded year. Thanks to all our members, we put on the market more than 500 new certified devices. And today it means more than 4,000 SKU are available on the field, and any customer can decide which of them is going to use at home. This success is showing the value and the benefit of our Zigbee certification program, but also the value of our logo.
We all noticed that chip is everywhere in the tech news. So can you tell me a bit more about chip project?
Chip is a project name, meaning connected home over IP. I would say it can also mean commercial and home over IP, because at the end of the day it is going to be used everywhere. Like I said earlier, we have a common language, which is the data model. In simple words, the data model on the top of Zigbee Pro is called Zigbee Free. The data model on the top of an IP stack is called chip. So chip is dedicated to IP, like thread or Wi-Fi. And both of them need a common language in order to allow their devices to interoperate. IP is a mega trend in the industry. It will allow new use cases which will simplify the life for the end user, for the retailers, for the developers. And for the developers, chip is based on an open source project. Like for Zigbee Free, the Zigbee Alliance is going to deliver a strong chip certification program in order to check the interoperability between devices. Chip project is on track with a huge number of companies working all together to be ready by the end of 2021, which is the promises we do to the market.
And one last question, which is very important for NodOn and really makes sense for us. Can you tell me a little bit more about Zigbee and the energy harvesting capabilities?
Zigbee Free offers specific features to allow extremely low consumption for your device, and mainly for the commands. The name of this specific feature is called Green Power. Because it is an extremely low-cost solution, it means you can use energy harvester to supply your device, and so it means no batteries inside your device. Today it is very important because we are seeing a massive adoption of IoT in our world, and sometimes this massive adoption means also a massive adoption of batteries. But the life cycle of the battery is not so good for our planet. Thanks to Green Power, we can avoid these mountains of batteries.
Thank you very much, Bruno, for this presentation. I'm really impressed by all the topics covered by the Zigbee Alliance, and we can see great things coming. Enough talk from now. Let's go to our demo room with Alexis, our CTO.
Hello, everyone. Let me talk a little bit more about Zigbee and what it means for NodOn. One of the key points why we started to work on Zigbee is because of its interoperability. When you develop a Zigbee device, if it follows the standard and gets certified for it, it will be able to communicate with any other Zigbee device on the market, no matter if it's brand or manufacturer. At NodOn, we don't develop our own ecosystem. We think that there are already many good solutions on the market, and the one you need already probably exists. No matter if you're looking for a simple solution from your home, or if you want to connect the whole building. What we do the best at NodOn is to build hardware, and we want to focus on that. Over the past few years, we've got a strong experience in developing smart devices, and now we want to connect them together. The strong advantage of Zigbee is that it's very popular and already everywhere. It is using among the most popular ecosystem on the market. Alexa, turn on all the lights.
Okay.
So you probably already have seen many products connected to Alexa, but what's the difference here? Alexa is one of the many ecosystems including Zigbee in their solution. Because Zigbee is included in the EcoPlus, when I say, Alexa, turn on the light, it directly takes my orders to turn it into a Zigbee command. Our relay switch, which is also built on Zigbee, receives and interprets this command. Then, it activates its output to turn on the light. Now, the light is on. As you can see, our device is directly compatible with the Alexa ecosystem without any specific integration. But this is only one example among many others. There are actually plenty of other solutions already available using Zigbee. One of the other advantages of Zigbee is that it's a global protocol, which is available everywhere in the world on the same frequency, which means that we are able to create this kind of network with an American gateway and our very French products. Everything is working together as long as it is connected with Zigbee. But let's get back to why we are here today. Today we wanted to talk to you to present you our very first range of Zigbee relay switches, which can be compatible with any Zigbee gateway. We are now releasing 3 of our best seller devices using Zigbee protocol. So if you want to connect your lights, your roller shutter, your plug, or any of your electric devices, stay with us a little bit longer. To give you more information, let's meet Coralie, who will give you more details about these relay switches.
Hello, I'm Coralie. I'm very excited to introduce you our brand new Zigbee range. At NodOn, we address 2 markets, B2C. That's where we started when we created NodOn. This market has brought us a lot, not only in terms of sales, but it enabled NodOn to become a well-known brand in the smart home markets. Today, we still want to address end customers. Zigbee market is growing fast. End users have more and more interest in Zigbee devices. I'm not telling you a secret. Voice assistants have played a key role in this growth. So our new Zigbee range will be intended to B2C. One of the reasons why is that our new products are compatible with major brands that anyone loves: Amazon, IKEA, Philips Hue, and more. But we have much more professional customers than a few years ago. And today, we want to offer integrators, electricians, and smart building professionals dedicated Zigbee products. What they need as professionals is service. Service of installation, worksite advice, and dedicated after-sale. So we decided to create a new brand, NodOn PRO. Not so much change, as our identity, our expertise, and the service stay the same. High quality and customer focus. We want to serve our customer best, and NodOn PRO is here to do so. We provide a custom follow-up on smart buildings and smart home projects. NodOn PRO has been created for commercial and housing projects to succeed. We are a French company, and our ambition for this new range is to be accessible anywhere in the world. So let me introduce you our new Zigbee certified range: the on-off lighting relay switch, the multifunction relay switch, and the roller shutter relay switch. Firstly, the on-off lighting relay switch. It's the product to make lighting smart and remotely controllable. To do so, you can use a gateway app or a voice assistant. With this product, you can create custom scenarios and automatically turn 1, 2, 3, or more lights on and off. Meet now the Swiss knife. We named it the multifunction relay switch, and it wears well its name, as you can install it to connect a heater, a doorway, an electric latch, or a socket. With this relay switch, you can automatically control your device through a scenario, your smartphone, or by voice. Last but not least is the roller shutter relay switch. We designed this product to remotely control roller shutters, sunbreakers, and awnings. Well, you now have a full vision of our Zigbee 3.0 products. One last thing is that those 3 will be easy to update thanks to the over-the-air function, meaning the users will always benefit from the latest updates of their products. I'm so happy for this launch, and this is just the beginning. NodOn Zigbee range will be soon extended. So let's meet now Thomas to tell you a little bit more.
Thank you very much, Coralie, for this presentation, and what an amazing range we have here. And I'm sure that adding NodOn PRO to our portfolio will really be here to take care of our installer and electrician friends. But you know, NodOn branded product is just part of our business. For the last 8 years, we've been committed to offer best-in-class OEM solution to our customers. Either it is brand label devices or engineering partnership to take benefit of NodOn technical block to build customer dream product. Doing OEM product is our DNA. And today I'm very pleased to invite to this keynote David from Scilabs, who will talk about their marvelous system on chip, the EFR32.
Hi, I'm David Meixner, product manager for Zigbee and Thread at Silicon Labs.
So I have one first question for you, David. So what kind of solution is Silicon Labs offering around Zigbee technology?
Silicon Labs offers a full hardware and software solution for developing a Zigbee product. Our software includes the NodOn PRO networking stack, which contains all the components needed to build a robust and reliable mesh networking application. This includes support for the Zigbee 3.0 protocol, which delivers all of the features of Zigbee and unifies the Zigbee application layer found in millions of devices today. The Zigbee 3.0 standard allows for devices to interoperate in a variety of markets, such as lighting, security, HVAC, and metering. Our software also supports Zigbee Green Power, which allows for ultra-low power devices to operate on a Zigbee network. And smart energy is used in metering applications around the world. To simplify the development, we also provide an integrated development environment called Simplicity Studio. This includes tools such as Application Builder, Energy Profiler, and Network Analyzer. These tools make development easier, faster, and more efficient for developers by providing everything they need to complete a project from beginning to end.
From my understanding, the EFR32 is not limited to Zigbee, is that correct?
Our EFR32 portfolio includes a series of SoCs that can also support Thread, Bluetooth Low Energy, Bluetooth Mesh, and sub-gigahertz proprietary. These devices also support multi-protocol solutions that enable one radio to run multiple protocols at the same time. The EFR32 family is really an ideal solution for any wireless product you're developing. The platform has been architected with real-world low-power applications in mind. It features a Cortex-ARM M core, and this offers also a rich solution of integrated peripherals, including A to Ds, timers, and a variety of serial interfaces. So no matter what wireless application you're developing, the EFR32 platform is able to support it.
One more question about the chip project. Is the EFR32 going to be backward compatible with Project Chip? Can you tell me a bit more about this?
Project Connected Home over IP is designed to run on top of any IP protocol, and it will initially launch with support for Thread. Our EFR32 family of devices supports OpenThread, and this uses the same 802.15.4 MAC PHY that's found in Zigbee. So this makes it really easy to build a Zigbee application today and then upgrade to a Thread application using Chip in the future. Silicon Labs is also a founding member of Project Chip and is a lead contributor to the open source solution available through GitHub. So there you can find support for both our Series 1 and Series 2 family of devices. We also offer solutions for Zigbee gateways and Thread border routers. So this makes it easy to bridge between the two solutions.
Great. And last question, can you tell us how do you address security within the EFR32 architecture?
Getting IoT security right is a big deal, and it's very hard to do so successfully. It's key to protecting company brands, end user privacy, and commercial viability of the products. You know, we see vulnerabilities exploited through remote and physical attacks. And to help prevent these, our EFR32 platform offers hardware acceleration of cryptographic functions, and our Gecko SDK includes support for embed TLS. This makes it easy to integrate security into your software. Additionally, our Series 2 platform has the highest level of security provided by Secure Vault. This includes features such as device identity certificates, secure key management and storage, and anti-tamper protection. So we are very committed to making security accessible and easy for developers to implement by embracing existing standards and leading the way for security in IoT. By doing this, we think it'll make it easier for developers to include security by default into their products. And that makes it easier for consumers to trust that their data is safe in their IoT devices.
Thank you very much, David, for this presentation. So we're almost at the end of this keynote, so it's time to talk about our roadmap. So first of all, we have many new relay switches in the pipe. Alexis, can you tell me a bit more about the developments?
Yes, so we are working on 3 new relay switches for this year. One heater relay switch using pilot wire system, one dimmer module without nut wall, and one DALI relay switch.
Okay, and you know what? Those relay switches will be available in Zigbee, of course, but it will be available in NOcean and in OEM using your own wireless protocol, for example, as well. To finish this keynote, I wanted to talk about a topic which is very important for the whole NodOn crew. You know, it makes no sense to talk about smart building or home automation if we don't take care of the most important thing we have, our planet. We all need to act at our level and in our way to preserve the planet. Within NodOn, as a company, we decided to act on 3 topics. First of all, from 2021, we will use 100% of recycled paper for all our packaging and user guides. Secondly, we will try to use recycled plastics everywhere we can. For some certification reason, there is some product which is not allowed to use recycled plastic, but for the rest, we will do our best to place recycled plastic everywhere. Last and not least, we will be more energy harvesting oriented as ever. In 2014, when we started NodOn and when we developed the very first energy harvesting based devices using an ocean protocol, we had a lot of comments. People were saying it's not going to work, it's going to be too expensive, people won't buy it, it's not B2C, and many other comments. Despite all those comments, we still decided to go because we believe that energy harvesting is a must-have in our century, and in no way that we're going to place a battery in every single wall switch we're going to stick to the wall. And we know in 2021, and our success show that we took the right decision. Our Zigbee strategy will be energy harvesting oriented as well. So Alexis, can you tell me a little bit more about what we are doing on this topic right now?
Well, if you're familiar with the Zigbee protocol, you have probably already heard about the Zigbee Green Power. So the Green Power is a feature of the Zigbee protocol that allows for energy harvesting to be compatible with the Zigbee network, which means that any Zigbee Green device can communicate with any other Zigbee devices on the network. So we are committed to propose in the near future the best class Zigbee Green Power products, from kinetic wall, switch, and sensor to solar power devices.
That's great. So as you can see, there's a great innovation coming for NodOn and for our planet. So this is the end of this keynote. So as I said at the beginning, we're going to have now a live Q&A session. So you just have to click and follow the link in the comment, and you will be connected to the Q&A platform. And we will be here with Alexis and Coralie to answer all your questions. Thank you very much for attending this keynote, and take care.